definitely be one interesting match.
Both men wasting no time before meeting up in the middle. Locking up.
You just see that JW is towering over Vince.
Definitely. It's like David versus Goliath.
I mean, there's almost an entire foot difference between the two.
Well, hopefully, I am really torn with this match. I really don't know who I want to win. I like both men in the ring right now.
The thing is JW has not been using the best of tactics lately. I mean, you've seen him partnering up with, I believe he's with Jackson Dune. And, but yeah, I'm going to put my money on the Church Boy in this one.
Yeah. J-Dub, it has... How long has he been back in the VWE now?
I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while.
Well, he definitely should be interesting.
Well, you see them just going tit for tat,
And JW having Vince in a wrist lock.
Well, that's what first it was Vince putting JW into the wrist lock, and then it was just tit for tat, and he just reversed it into his own, now taking him into that armbar takedown. Very, very nicely done.
Yes, just locking it in. Holding Vince in tight. Applying pressure. Definitely tell...
Well, look at where his knee is. His knee is in the back of Vince, and he's just wrenching that arm back. But Vince, you can hear him saying, really, it's not going to be that easy. And Vince getting back up and quickly putting JW into a wrist lock again.
So back and forth, back and forth. Oh, and a nice wrist lock strike right there.
Going straight
Vince putting a stamp on it.
Going off the ropes. What has he got planned? Ooh, very nice drop kick to the face, taking the big man down.
JW down on the canvas.
Very impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, as always here from Mr. Easterwood here.
JW does not look like he was expecting that one as he tries to get back up to his feet.
He's looking a little dazed here. It's like he's not fully prepared or something.
Yeah, he needs to get with it. JW needs to snap into the
But Vince doing the smart thing, keeping on his opponent here.
Keep the big man down. That's the best thing you can do.
Definitely. Maybe the age is finally getting to JWB's wing. Maybe it's the age. Maybe that has him off. Maybe. Oh, and
Vince going off the...
Yes.
And nice leg drop right across the chest and going in for a pin.
He's going to get it. 1. No, not even a 2. Just a 1. Definitely going to have to wear him down a bit more. As JW gets back up to his feet, you can tell his frustration on his face right now. Vince just stalking.
You would be frustrated if someone, like Vince was getting to you and delivering those punches.
The big guy doesn't look too happy right now.
And Cassius is warning him to open up those hands.
Here's J-Dub. Do you think J-Dub's gonna listen? He's backing into those ropes.
One would hope so, at the very least here. Yep. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh!
Nasty
time, buddy.
Good Lord, that hit like a ton of bricks.
That sounds like it'd be in a video game.
Vince's head actually bounced off of the ring there.
We need to make a book of quotes said by Ben Bay. Ben Bay's book of quotes. As Vince is laid back down, J-Dub just performed a devastating fist drop. So he goes down to pin the leg. What's he gonna get? Is he gonna get it here? 1, 2,
no. Just a 2 count.
JW trying to take control of this match once again as he stomps a hole into Vince Easterwood. What's he gonna do here? Picking him up.
Picking him up.
Uh-oh, wrist lock here.
Smart.
Getting that thing locked down.
And now going from that wrist lock directly into that headlock, trying to choke
Oh!
air out of it, but
no. And slammed him with that suplex.
Nicely done.
It's very smart thinking on JW's part.
Definitely. Picking Vince back up to his feet. What's he gonna do? Vince is definitely kind of looking tired down right about now, but I mean, I can't really blame him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's he gonna do here? No, Jada, come on! Come on!
Oh, lifting him
really?
in the air with that huge vertical suplex.
Down goes Vince. And then he's just topping it off with that vicious ground stomp. It's just laying into Vince right now. Vince really, I don't think, knows what just hit him.
Oh, I'm sure he knows what hit him.
He's trying to get back up to his feet, it looks like. But no, J-Dub's going down for that pin. 1, 2. No,
But
almost.
no, it's gonna take more than that to take down Vince.
Yeah.
That's one thing Vince has, is he's got a lot of will. And he doesn't give up just that easily.
And JW picking him back up. He is just wanting him to just stay down so he can...
Well,
Yes.
that's what you're gonna want, is for your opponent to stay down. You don't want your opponent kicking out. So yeah, JW's gonna do whatever it takes to keep Vince from getting up.
Definitely going to have to do, really, especially against someone like Vince, who we've seen take on the big guys before.
There he goes with that. Whipping him
Sending
into
him
the
to
rope. But Vince comes back, but no.
And, sidewalk slam.
Notice that JW has picked the target on Vince, and that is, he's working Vince's back.
Well, that's a spot I believe Vince has been injured with before, has he not?
I'm not entirely sure about that, to be honest. And going in for the pin.
1, 2.
But no, Vince kicked out again.
Oh, he's looking so frustrated right now. You can definitely tell on JW that he is just...
That could cause JW to make a mistake and turn this into the favor of Vince.
Yes, definitely. He needs to keep his composure. Picking him up. Oh, but Vince is coming back with a wrist lock.
All right, keeping on him here. And rededication! Rededication out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Church ninja style.
Like I said, that frustration is going to get to JW and cause him to make a mistake, and there it was, allowing Vince to get in that rededication.
Yes, and now this is Vince's turn to just take over this match. Picking him up. Oh, lock him into that crossface.
Here he goes.
Holding him in sight.
Right in the center of the ring.
Oh, and JW crawling for the ropes. No. Crawling. He's trying.
Trying to make it.
Trying to get it. Is he gonna get it?
Way closer.
Is he gonna get it?
It looks like he's going to.
He's just trying to crawl over there. Oh! But still, that definitely had to cause some damage there.
He's looking injured here.
Yes. Just nursing his body as Vince inches in closer.
Yep, Vince is going to have to fully capitalize on this here. Picking him up.
But JW having enough to get up and just deliver that knee into Vince's gut as he gets up.
JW going into the ropes. Coming back with oh!
That was a nasty lariat.
Very, very nasty. And then topping off with that stomp. Now what's he gonna do here? Don't tell me Big Guy's gonna fly.
Big Guy, that's not gonna happen. What are you doing in that corner?
What is he doing?
You're too big to fly.
Really, J-Dub? No, come on. You're gonna squish him.
Like might go up.
Don't. Come on now. That's J-Dub. You're gonna squish him. No, Big Guy is...
Squish him, Charisma. Come on.
He is, dude, do you see how big he is? He's gonna get squished. Oh, no. Oh, and a flying elbow drop. Vince is just laying there as JW makes his way around the ring, plotting his next move. Is going down for that pin. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? 1, 2, almost, but almost.
Still not enough to take down the church boy.
Definitely will have to put up a bigger fight to finally crack Vince.
JW is definitely looking tired out right now.
Well, both men are.
Yes, definitely.
They've worn each other down.
Oh, Vince with a kick to the gut. Oh, getting him in a front face lock. What's he gonna do here?
Smart move, dragging him to the center, getting him into that center of the move, that ring. Because if I know.
Oh, it's
yep.
Oh,
there we go.
This would be the perfect time to try to get that pin. Both men are just sitting there. J-Dub's out of it. Vince is trying to catch his breath. But J-Dub's starting to get up to his feet.
Well, both men are
clearly exhausted. Doubled over both of them. Oh, wait a minute!
But Vince
Vince going off the
Whoa! Bam! Bam!
Nice rebound crossbody from Vince.
Beautiful.
That's the way to do it.
Vince is moving to the corner right now. This J-Dub is just laid out in the middle of the ring. He's just climbing the top of that turnbuckle again.
Delivering a nice front flip leg drop right across the chest.
There he goes, going for the cover.
He's placing it. 1, 2.
No.
Almost. Really? Really?
Wow. Both men not ready to give up.
I really thought it was over. I really thought it was going to be over right there. Vince is just, both are just so exhausted right now. I don't know how they're going to carry on with this. Vince is just catching his breath, kneeling on the ground, and JW doesn't even know looks like he knows what hit him. He's just laying there, out of it.
Good Lord.
But somehow he was able to get out of that pin.
Vince picking him up.
Dragging him, it looks like, a little bit.
Oh,
Oh!
but again, JW get up and just delivers that knee to that gut.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, come on! Come on, J-Dub, really?
It was
Oh! Whoa!
See?
Wow, nice. Nice,
that
nice.
quick. What would have been a sit-out powerbomb, which is what he was going for.
Yes.
Vince having the smarts, and, you know, that's one of the things Vince is good at, is quick thinking, quick countering with that Hurricane Rana.
That made my heart jump a bit. Now he just needs to get that pin, just needs to go down for that pin, and oh, but no, he's picking him up. I'm sending a kick to the gut. Yeah, I know. I know.
No, see, I know Vince, and yeah, that's what I thought. Going in off those ropes, coming back with that corkscrew neck breaker.
Slamming into him.
I think JW's dead.
He's not dead.
He is out of it. Vince has this in his hand, I think. I don't know, but then J-Dub has been being surprising.
Vince picking him back up.
Oh, what's he setting up here?
Sending him
Oh,
to the ropes.
what's he doing here?
Coming back off, and yes, it is his bear the
Finisher.
cross.
Oh, it's done. He got it. He's gonna have it. 1, 2, 3.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is all over here.
Your winner by pinfall, the church boy, Vince Easterwood.
Very, very good match.
Amazing match.
Yes. Amazing match.
And folks, we still have more action lined up for you here.
Both men trying to get it back up to their feet to get out of this ring. They look so tired and exhausted, but I really can't blame them.
Definitely can't help but feel this is going to help Vince in his match later on.
Versus Broly. Yes, I have to agree with you there, Mr. Chairman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that Miss Krovac has something to say. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely seem so. And since we have a feminine voice to read.
You could have asked for one. we would have handed you one. Now, Christina is saying, I've been hearing Horses has been talking smack more and more about me. About how she is going to be the next champion? We've heard that before, Wrestle Series, and look at me now. And look at where you are, Horses. No title around your waist, huh? So why don't you get your dancing ass out here before I come back there and drag you out here by your cheap styled hair? You would know all about cheap styled hair, wouldn't you, Christina? So Christina is calling out Horses.
You're all going to die down here. Yay!
Horse is asking, what do you want?
So, Horses. I'm holding myself from slapping that ugly smirk off your face right now because I want you well and injury-free when I beat your face in at Fallout. On to a brighter topic. Well, not so much brighter, but another topic. The votes are in, and it's time to announce the winning wager. So now, Horses, remember, whatever the outcome of this wager is, we still love you. Coughs. Yeah, right. Some of us do love horses. So, without further ado, with the stunning amount of votes in, especially from the Krovac family, the wager for the VWE Women's Championship match at Fallout February 7th, 2014 is Valet? What?
Seems someone's a bit confused by that.
Oh, Christina, you didn't get your way? And Christina going, no, 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 this must be wrong. I specifically told the Krovac family to vote for getting Horse's ass out of here. Well, it seems your family doesn't listen to you like a lot of people. She goes, oh, shit.
And Horses is,
Granny Krovac must have forgotten her glasses. Happy now?
High five!
Now you get to be anyone's valet. Now, here's my question. What happens if Horses wins? Christina's like, what kind of wager is that?
She seems to be a bit mad. And I was about to say, I believe she gets the title.
But I want to see Christina have to do something. It's only fair. And Christina's like, I know you have a match coming up. Good luck. We don't want karma to bite you back. And she winks. And Horse is asking Christina if she has quite finished. Let's get this straight. In the unlikely event of you winning, I have to valet for someone? Congratulations to the VWE grid and apparently your blind family for taking part in this farce. Yay! Here comes the science bit. The wager doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Get this through that flat head of yours. You will not distract me with it. Just like you won't distract me tonight with this whining and gum flapping. So bugger off, go powder your tits or something, and let the wrestlers wrestle. On your way. Giddy up. Horses is focused and determined to win that belt off of Christina.
Well, let's go ahead and get her opponent on out here since Horses is out and ready. Ladies and gentlemen, coming from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 122 pounds, standing at 5'6", here is the Wild Child Vendetta. And of course, ladies and gentlemen...
I was going to say, let's not forget, already in the ring from Coventry, England, at a height of 5'7" and weighing in at 126 pounds, it is Horses Morrissey. This is going to be one very interesting match. Hi, Ven.
It's Runners out.
It's the Venners.
And she's screaming at the ref to get in.
She's trying to wake the ref up. Hey, Cassius.
Production, we might either need a wake-up alarm for him, or...
Cassius, are you alive there? We've got both of them trying to wake him up.
I like chicken.
And now they're dancing in front of him, trying to get him up still.
I like chicken.
Well, that is a way to do it.
We have
hey!
movement. It worked. Way to go, Ben and Horses. Actually, I think maybe Christina bored him to death. Put him to sleep.
That's a possibility.
I'm sure Horses would agree.
And oh! Both of them drop kicking each other here. But it seems like Vendetta may have gotten the better of Horses on that one.
Sending Horses to the corner.
Planting her in there. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh!
Ooh,
went
coming
for
back
a
and
drop kick and missed, and oh! Horses drop kicking Vendetta in the face here.
It's a lot of drop kicks.
Yeah, both these ladies opening with a lot of uh-oh, wow, already going for a cover.
But no, just a 2 count.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna probably have to do more than just that.
It's gonna take a little bit more than that to keep Ven down.
Yeah.
And Horses going in, but being met with a nice belly-to-belly suplex from Ven. What the? We're playing a game of leapfrog in the ring now?
It looks like they might actually be. What? Oh! Oh, and out of the ring she goes. All right, Vendetta pushing her up against the apron now. Oh, wait a minute. And
on the apron.
Oh! And down she goes with that bulldog right onto the floor.
That's not
Yikes.
very thick padding there.
No, it really isn't.
It's like cardboard. Oh, Ven picking her back up and sending her back into the ring. Cassius is up at 6.
Yeah, definitely want to get back in the ring. And oh my god! Vaulting shooting star!
One way to get back in the ring.
I'd say as much. Good god. Hold on here, coming off the ropes. And oh, wait a minute!
Ooh.
Oh, flapjack!
Planting Ven's face into that canvas.
Oh, I don't think Vendetta fully knew what hit her.
And just screaming profanities from horses to Ven.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, going for the cover here. 1, 2, no!
But no, it's gonna still take a little bit more than that to keep the wild child down. She's kind of crazy in the head. But
And
kind of
that's
crazy.
okay.
I didn't say it wasn't.
All right, Vendetta.
I think I'm alive. I think I'm here.
Vendetta on all fours, and oh! Good God, she went for a flying splash, but Vendetta came up, meeting her with that knee. My God!
Very nicely done on the part of Vendetta.
Hold on here. Oh, and a neck wrench hold. Yikes.
Is Ven gonna see if she can pop Horse's head off?
Oh, she might be.
Horse is screaming about her eyes, and just now Ven rearing back and just delivering a series of punches to the chest of Horses. But no, Horse is fighting her way back out. And then going straight into that German suplex with that bridge pin, but not enough to keep Horses down.
Yep, almost though, and you can definitely tell that maybe Horses wasn't fully prepared to go against Vendetta, but oh, wait a minute! Chopping her across the chest, and oh no! Back body drop, setting her up over the ropes, but it seems Horses caught him. Oh! Into a moonsault! Very impressive! And going for it, and only gets the 2.
Horses is the first to get back up. Putting Ven into that nice little headlock and telling Cassius to check and ask Vendetta if she wants to tap.
Alright, I'm here. I think I'm having a little attack of the Nargles right now. That was some weird stuff. But anyway.
Cassius keeps checking and Ven being quick and finally getting out of it with that nice suplex.
Very impressive here. Vendetta getting back up here as Horses pulls herself up, looking a bit dazed and confused. Coming up the ropes, and oh! Horses rolling under, but no! Oh!
Ven going for that rebound crossbody, but it missed.
Oh, and Horses picking up Ven.
Oh, Irish whipping right into that corner.
Setting her up.
What's she gonna do here?
Oh boy.
What's she gonna do? What's gonna happen?
Not a good place for Ven to be right now.
Definitely not. Those corners are never a good place.
Coming.
Bad things happen in corners. Oh!
She stepped up onto that rope and just kicked her in the face.
It's not nice to get kicked in the face. And then, looks like she's just planted on the ground.
Well, she kind of got kicked
Yeah.
right out on the other side of the ropes.
That tends to happen when you get kicked in the face right outside the ropes. Yes.
All right. Horses now looking a bit annoyed. And wait a minute, what the hell?
What's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What the? Oh, come on, Christina. Now remember, Horses said that she wasn't gonna let Christina distract her, but I hate to say it looks like she's letting her.
Yeah. Kind of doing just that, as a matter of fact.
Horse is telling her to get lost.
Look who's back up. And
Uh-oh.
Ven coming back.
Nice.
Holy
Ven
shit.
using that to her advantage. Getting it with that sneak attack right there.
And going for the cover here.
And she's gonna get it.
One,
two, three. And
Your
Vendetta.
winner by pinfall, Vendetta.
That was a nice
I
little
hate to
sneaky
say
move
this,
she
but
did there.
Horses, you did it to yourself.
She just kept her eyes off of Christina and just focused.
Wait a minute, what?
What's going on? crowd loving Vendetta right now.
Yep, they definitely are.
Rafflemouth. Rafflemouth. Rafflemouth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen an amazing event tonight. First off, we had Maxine going up against newcomer La Gata Loca. Maxine pulling off a victory.
And then after that, we saw John Struck come out and basically called out Zurich for his actions as of late.
That's right. And afterwards, then I believe we had JW come back out, face off against Vince, and Vince pull off a victory at the end.
Great match. I think that was probably my favorite of the match so far.
Then we saw Christina come out and call out Horses and announce the stipulation that if Horses loses at Fallout, that Horses is to be a valet to any wrestler.
Well, and then of course the match that we just saw was Horses going up against Vendetta, and despite Horses saying she wasn't going to let herself get distracted, absolutely did, and paid the price for it.
Yes, she did.
So as he said, folks, it's been an amazing event so far, and we still have our main event to go here.
Yes, we do.
It's gonna be an awesome match. I'm telling you guys that right now. I'm looking forward to that one. It's gonna be a good one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a quick break here, so please support the sponsors that support us. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to learn more about your favorite SL wrestlers in Second Life? Well, TyrusTheNova.blogspot.com has information on all your favorite SL wrestlers. Updated weekly with new interviews. If interested, contact Tyrus the Nova Serevi in World. Wildfire by Phoenix. Are you tired and bored looking at all of these entrance videos that don't have any kind of spark or flame to them? Team Wildfire has the burning desire that can make your video not only unique, but also give you that 3D professional feel to it as you blaze the stage, wowing the crowd as well as your fans. You will also get the Fire Package, which gives your video that fiery touch. SL footage can always be added into your videos, or slight tweaks can be made during it, doing whatever you can to keep your flame burning. Team Wildfire, burning useless template videos one video at a time. Wildfire by Phoenix. Need a little citrus in your SL life? A little something to get you going throughout your day? Then come on down to the Citrus Peel, located on the Career Sim, with good music, great conversation, and an enjoyable atmosphere. Coming at you with live events, from music to stand-up comedy, even offering amazing art for sale. So come on down and enjoy yourself at the Citrus Peel, as it puts just a little twist of citrus into your SL life. Get Like Me Big Baby Animations by Derek Colt. giving you brand new animations and custom moves in the world of professional wrestling in Second Life. For more information, contact Derek Colt in World.
Would you like me to take the rest of them, Mr. Kirax?
Either one of you, feel free.
I'll let Charisma go this time.
Awesome. Alright, so also guys, check out Sinful Desires, located at the Career Sim. It's a club with nightly events and DJs, including some of your favorite wrestlers from VWE on staff. Sinful Desires is your one-stop for fun, dance, and music. We also have a mall featuring a variety of different shops and stores located right across from the club. Sinful Desires, your leader in entertainment. Not only is Voodoo Cooperstone a wrestler, he is also a DJ, from blues to some of the most kick-ass rock and roll here in Second Life. Appearing at such venues as Fogbound Blues, Toby's Junk Joint, Sinful Desires, and even on the web at www.474themix.com and 95thenoise.com. Guaranteed fun. Great music and great people. Tune in, lock on, and bring those requests. Even join his group, fans, and friends of DJ Voodoo for all the updated info. All you need to do is ask. He'll keep you dancing, headbanging, or just plain out rockin'. Also, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to VWE tonight, as we are a show that is put on for the sole purpose of your entertainment. Please feel free to donate any possible lindens in the collection box directly behind the commentary table. Any and all donations are certainly appreciated. If you've been looking for a way to promote yourself on your place of business outside the normal means of simple ad boards or wasting your money on classifieds, if you want your products or services to be seen and heard in front of a live audience as well as on demand, Virtual Wrestling Entertainment is now offering new sponsorship packages. Sponsoring the VWE is a great way to promote your products and services, as we promote you through our arena, on our website, during our 2 weekly live shows, and on our show replays. Please feel free to contact Benja Nirvana or Jen Parkin for pricing packages, or click one of the open ad board locations located directly above the main entrance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. So I believe that we are about ready to gear up for our main event. What the hell?
Yeah, oh, really?
I like chicken.
Just at that moment. It was about to get awesome, and now this. Really?
Is it a good thing that and on each side of Ben to keep him kind of calm?
Yes. We can hold him back in case he tries to attack.
I'm not gonna hold him back.
You know, you're so much stronger.
I don't care. I'm still not gonna hold him back.
You're so much stronger than me.
I don't care. I'm still not gonna hold him back because honestly, in my opinion, he deserves whatever he's got coming to him.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we are being greeted here by Cody and Stuart Wharf. Looks like they have something to say because that is a microphone that I see.
Shut up. In 2 weeks' time, one of the most important confrontations in the history of the VWE takes place at Fallout. The match between myself and Membe Kirax, which will once and for all determine the fate of the VWE itself. Where one winner takes full control and the loser leaves the VWE. You see, this match brings about the end of a battle for control for this company that has been taking place between myself and Ben since 2010. But you know, it seems to me that you all seem to think this match is nothing but a foregone conclusion. That Bembe Kirax is somehow going to defeat me in the match and save you all. It honestly is one of the most hilarious things I've ever heard, because you see, I've got some bad news. Because you all need to get acquainted with history and face a reality check. See, the smart betting money is to go with someone who is a proven winner versus someone who hasn't really had much luck as of late. Now, if I recall correctly, it was my team that secured victory at Versus last year that ultimately led to me taking back 50% control of this, my company, in the first place. And let's not forget my good friend Cody here, who resoundingly defeated Bembe Kirax at Wrestle Series 5. But you see, the reason I came out here is to leave a message for you, Ben. Because if you really think that Fallout is going to just be a mere formality, I'm afraid to just say that you're wrong. See, from the moment you interfered in my business with Ascension and got this business to screw me over, I have been waiting for this moment. The moment to destroy you. To destroy everything you love. And getting the revenge I so truly have wanted to give for 3 years. Quite frankly, I have you where I want you. All the odds are in my favor now, Ben, not yours. Oh, what, you got another thing to say, Ben? Huh? You gonna shout again? Shout the odds?
It's about to get real.
Is that what you're going
You
to
see,
do?
Stu,
That's what's next.
I do have a few things to say, a few retorts, if you will, so pay attention. You see, ever since you stepped into any kind of authority position, you want to know what's been happening. Dealings under the table have gone up, and I mean that more so toward you, Stu, under your table. But we won't get into what Cody does for you in the off times here. The entire time that you have been in power, people have been allowed time and time again to pull bullshit tactics to take away what this entire company is supposed to be about. And that, my dear co-chairman, is wrestling entertainment. And everything that I have done, I've done to put a boot squarely up your ass. And no matter what you've thrown in front of me, time and time and time again, I've overcome it. Now tell me, Stu, who was it who solo ripped through your little ascension and brought it crumbling down around you? You don't have to answer that, because everyone knows this question here. And when it comes down to it, ladies and gentlemen, I have proven myself to you. But you see, Stu, it's not just me who has a problem with you and all of your bullshit. Every single person out there, every single being in that audience is sick and tired of your shit. And so, with that being said, I would like to introduce you to a couple of individuals who came to me and told me that they were sick and tired of your bullshit. So please, ladies and gentlemen, do me the honor of welcoming the newest addition to Team Kirax. Hit their music.
Really? These two guys?
Oh, you're screwed, Stu.
Yeah.
It's the Murder City Saints, which consist of Ash, Cuervo, and Benja Nirvana.
Surprise, surprise.
Nice choice there, Mr. Kirax. I'd like to see you try, Cody. What are you going to do? Run away like a scared little boy? Oh, wait, no, that's right. Cody's going to hide behind Ruby Jewels.
And you see, Stu, there's not going to be any more hiding behind jack-booted thugs. There is not going to be any more threatening my wife. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, Stu, it will be you and me. And ladies and gentlemen, I know all of you out there want me to finally end his reign. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, are sick of it, if you are sick and tired of Stuart Wharf, make some noise.
Come on, guys, you heard him. Let's make some noise.
If you do not like them, you know.
No, I think, Ben, there's your answer. I think the crowd wants you to end Stuart's reign.
You really think this phases me? The morons in the crowd? No. You think those two on the ramp scare me? No. You may have found a few idiots. I mean, let's be honest, it's Benja, the failed lawyer, and a Mexican emo moron like Ash to be on your side. I have people like Cody, David Hawk Actor, and I guarantee you there's others in the back that just hate your shit. And you know what, Ben? Next week, we're going to have a contract signing. It's going to be fun. I know you hate paperwork, but bloody Benja likes it because he's a lawyer. I want you to pay attention to that, because that contract is signing your fate, your end of this company, and my victory.
Hey, Stu, I just want to say something. If I'm not mistaken, isn't David Hawk Actor like a zombie now? So you really don't have him? Just asking.
And
you know what? And one more thing. I tell you what. The first thing I'm going to do after I've fired your ass, Bambi, is firing those dumbass commentators on the table as well. Because let's be honest, everyone here hates them anyway. So yeah.
you see here, Stu, there is one thing that you're forgetting. You're right, you do have other people with you. So do I. And if I were to point all of them out, well, we'd be here as long as, well, certain other individuals who take up promo time. But you see, I am going to get back to the job that I'm going to do. The job I'm going to continue to do after that 1, 2, 3. And that is running this company. So I suggest you go backstage and enjoy the time you have left and get out of my ring.
Back at you. Let's go, Cody. We've got a match to prepare for.
Actually, I do believe Cody's match is next, so why doesn't he just stay right where he is? Just saying.
Well, that was rather intense.
Oh,
guess.
Cody doesn't have any backup.
Cody slept all by his onesies.
You know, I think it's funny that Stu decided to leave Cody.
Who knows? Who knows? But I think it is almost time for this main
go
event.
ahead and let's turn it over to our illustrious, hopefully soon to be only chairman, Mr. Kirax.
I like chicken. High five! High five! High five! High five! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VWE Edge Main Event. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get this underway? in this corner, from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, standing at 6'3", he is the Code, Cody Hooley. And in this corner, weighing in at 400 pounds, standing at 7'4", from Death Valley, California, the Rampage, Jackson Dune. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, and this match is about to take underway right now. It's been locking up.
I think Cody started off by sliding Jackson here, turning around into a wrist lock.
Wow, he's definitely not wasting any time. Nice kick to the gut. Back into the ropes. What's he gonna do? Oh! Went for that big boot, but it looks like Cody ended up moving out of the way.
Yep, well, he'll have to keep at. Oh, another kick to the gut here. As he comes up off the ropes here, and went for the shoulder block, but Jackson actually ducked underneath of it.
Now, I am getting word from the back that Jackson is facing Shinja at Fallout for that belt, since he did win the contender tournament, and we have been joined ringside by Shinja.
Shinja, pleasure as always. Alright, and Jackson just punching Cody in that corner. Yow. Wait, I get paid by who? Uh-oh, wait a minute here. Jackson with the front face lock. Oh, but no, a chop! A chop! Woo! There we go. And wait a minute! Oh, swinging neck breaker! And stomping all over him now after that devastating swinging neck breaker. Going for the cover here. No.
But no, it's going to take a little more than that to keep Jackson down.
I'd say it'd probably take quite a bit more. Jackson being one of the bigger gentlemen we have on staff, and solid kick to the gut. Cody coming up off the ropes, and clothesline, but just stumbled Jackson. Coming off the ropes again, and Jackson shows him how to clothesline. Yikes! Slamming him down. And just as a note here, Jack and Cody both used to be in a stable with Nick Firecaster at the start of their careers. And ooh, a forearm club, and that is literally proportionally, especially to someone like Cody, that is a club. That is a legitimate club.
Well, yeah, that's
Cody picking himself up here. Looking like he might have the wind knocked out of him a bit.
Well, wouldn't you after taking that forearm club from somebody the size of Jackson?
Oh! Went in and bionic elbow. Yikes. Wait, now Cody's coming off. And oh, drop kick. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh! Arm trap crossface. And he's got it locked in here, but it seems that Jackson is slowly and steadily pulling himself over to the ropes here.
And Jackson grabbing the rope, but knowing Cody, he's going to take advantage of that 5 count before he actually breaks it. Ref up to 3.
Are you really that surprised that he takes advantage of that? All right. Cody getting up quick, stomping over Jackson here. And ooh, punch as he comes up. Oh, swinging in with those fists. Yikes. And oh, holy hell! Leaping shoulder block, that's why I always say you can't give someone like that momentum. It just doesn't turn out well.
But Cody's doing the same thing. Is it going to backfire on him?
And oh, a knee to the head. It doesn't seem so. Yeesh. And oh, tossing him directly into those ropes, and he gets tangled up in them. And oh, dear God almighty! Jackson literally tossed him out of the ring directly onto the floor.
Yeah, that was a nice flapjack right there onto the
It was almost onto the desk here. Good God!
But then again, it might have knocked some sense into Cody.
Doubtful.
Okay, I can, hope and...
Yeah.
And Cassius yelling at them to get back in the ring.
And he can hope that that will happen. And oh! Oh no! Drop toe hold! Just as Jackson came charging in like a freight train, met nothing but those steel steps. Good God.
Very smart thinking on Cody's part. And Cassius up to 5.
Alright, let's see. How high is he gonna get here? Oh, 6. It looks like they're making their way back in here. 7.
Cody getting back in just in time.
Yep.
Going for the pin.
Alright, can he get it is the question.
No, only a 2 count.
Well, he's doing well to keep on him so far, but he's just got to keep that momentum with him.
And by the looks of...
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, God, another knee to the head. Definitely want to try and scramble his brains here.
Cody going for the code breaker.
Oh! But did he get it?
No! Jackson just countered it!
Oh my God!
Jackson just countered Cody's finisher!
Amazing! And oh, wait a minute! Oh! Dear God, I can't believe it! He actually managed to reverse that! Amazing! And after that devastating attack here... Oh, a knee to the gut.
And Jackson saying he is not done. Picking Cody right back up.
And oh, wait a minute, no, Cody coming back, kick to the gut.
Off the ropes.
Went for a clothesline, but Jackson ducking underneath of it. And now Jackson coming off the ropes, but no, meets a super kick, running full force into it. My God.
Is Cody gonna go for the cover, or is he gonna give Jackson too much time to recover? So what he's doing right now.
That's a good question. If he's smart, he'd go for it here. He might have waited a bit too long stomping on him. Going for the cover. And
1, 2,
just
but
the 2.
Almost 3.
Yeah. Still, I'm sure a bit closer than what Jackson was hoping for. And oh, good God Almighty! Wait a minute,
now
going
Jackson's
for the cover.
Going for pin.
And after that lariat, it is still, ladies and gentlemen, just a 2.
And you can see the frustration clearly getting to Jackson.
Yep.
Now Jackson taunting Cody to get up.
You always want to keep on your opponent. You really honestly do.
Yes, you do.
Hold on here, wait a minute.
Oh, looked like he was going for the... He just took out the ref!
Oh, what the hell? I don't think Jackson meant to do that at all. Oh, no! Oh, my God!
What the hell? Sork, really?
What are you doing?
So much for the Admiral Samurai.
This isn't your match. Oh, and attacking him with that briefcase. What the hell?
And the thing is unfortunately it's not going to cause Cody to get disqualified because, well, Cassius is down.
You're right on that.
But we've got a pin, but you don't have a ref.
Yeah.
You need to get the ref up there.
Is that why you're being such a bitch?
Zarrakan, go away.
Cannot believe this, Zarrakan. What the hell?
Well, he's going back to the way he was when he was part of Ascension.
No, I remember all too well.
Yeah, well, so do I.
But regardless, hold on here. Cody going for a cover as Cassius looks up here. 1, 2, and 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all she wrote.
Silence your tongues, fools! Shinja, what you felt in the past weeks, what you just seen before you is only a taste of things to come. You are next! Consider yourself warned.
And Shinja replying to Zarrakan with, you just going to stand there? You feeling a little froggy? Then leap and see what happens. And Zarrakan grunts.
I might have to have a little talk with Zarrakan. But, ladies and gentlemen, Cody pulled off a victory here as Jackson is laid out.
Well, he only pulled off the victory with the assistance of Zarrakan.
Well, yes, but still. And it seems our ref picking himself back up here as the champ walks on back. Now he knows who to look for. The only problem is there's 2 people he's got to keep his eye out now for.
One of them is currently still in the ring, and, well, the other one laid him out.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for joining us at VWE Edge. It has been one hell of an event, and I want to thank everyone for joining us. And to my left,
I am Izzy Fate Weaver, and to my right,
the legendary hero and your VWE chairman, Benbei Kirex. Thank you for joining us, folks. Have one great weekend. Good night, all.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.